Hey you, it's Jess here, and we're planning the last week, which was the 18th of March to the 28th. March? Yeah, April. My gosh, what month is it? And I'm using the March, this is why I got confused, I'm using the March 2022 mystery from Scribble Prints Co. It's like a 90s grunge girl kind of theme, and it's probably one of my favorite mysteries of all time. I love this. And I had so much fun using it. I thought it was such a good kit. So it is a mystery, so I have tons of pages and boxes, and then I used 2 foil bundles, the Scribble Prints Co. Black Sparkle in Sparkle, which came with the mystery kit. And I just used, little bits of this, not too much of it actually, because I also brought in the Sparkly Hollow Daisy bundle from Caress Press. And I just thought, because there are some daisies in the patterns and the art of the kit, I thought that'd be really fun to include and also brighten it up a bit. And the Sparkly Hollow really pops in all of this dark colors. So I put the Sparkly Hollow daisies on the patterned washi. I thought that'd be really fun as like the top part, and then I put the black sparkle confetti over the top of the blue 15mm washi. And I think that kind of I feel like when you're mixing these kind of things, it'd be good. It's good to start with the bottom washi and see how you're balancing it and work out how you're putting it together. And I think this was a good way for me to, see how I'm going to mix the two. I decided to put the pink in the middle because I really wanted to go for those darker, edgier colors. Excuse me for coffee. But yeah, so, and of course we had the darker headers, date covers. I can't think today. So I used the Sparkly Hollow numbers on those, and I'm just trying to fit in all the girls and things that I want. I decided not to use the toolbox, so I could use a bit more of the full boxes, and I also liked this version of the girl that was in the toolbox, but she's in a normal box too. So here I am doing my usual sidebar where I put I put in 3 full boxes, and then I start right from the very bottom, and I put in my little checklist for my over the week I would like to get this done checklist. And now instead of a habit tracker, I've been putting in a little label just to mark like a sort of highlight that might be coming up. I usually try to pre-plan them, or I just do it later, and it's just an overarching thing of the week. So now I'm putting in the glitter headers, and I'm color blocking as per usual. This is all pretty standard, I guess, now if you watch me weekly. I'm going to use the black bougie boxes, the underlays, because I thought that would give a good contrast. And then because most of the boxes are dark, I'm going to use more of the daisy covers. And I was debating on using the daisy glitter headed covers, and I ended up just putting them all in, except for the pink, which I put the black glitter headed covers over the top because it is a lighter color, and I think that worked out in the end. But yeah, so here's me putting all of those overlays on. And I do end up going in and getting a Starbucks gift card and just running over those full boxes so they stop being cloudy, because they just need to adhere to the sticker better. Get the air out of there. So here I'm putting those black ones over the pink, and then I put the daisies on top of the full boxes, because sometimes I do that just as the extra, and then I was like, should I just put all of them on? And then I decided just to put all of them on, because why not? They look, I just wondered if they were going to be too much, but they ended up fine, I think. So that's great. I was very happy with it. And of course, we're going to put the bottom, oh my gosh, I am really confused today. My mouth is not saying anything properly. I am putting the month of the top of April ransom of the deco. Gosh, my brain really is broken today. And then putting the deco at the top, which I like to do even when I have the date covers. It just fills it all in for me. I like using those pieces of the deco. So, and I love all the deco in this kit. I was just so happy drawing it and using it. It was so fun. And actually, the Furby that's in the kit is actually based off the Furby that I had in real life. I don't remember what happened to it. I have the photos of me like holding it at my birthday party where I got it, but who knows what happened to it. It's probably long gone. I don't think I have anything from my childhood like that. I think probably because both of my parents are divorced and they both moved a lot, so none of that stuff got kept, you know. But I was able to immortalize my Furby in this art. So I'm just I thought I'd show you all the steps. Usually I just skip some of this in my filming, but here I was putting on the whole reinforcers and now pushing down the full boxes. If you just go, I go gently over the foiled bits, but I think it works well, and I've never screwed up an overlay doing this. Look how pretty. I love sparkly hollow. It's just so pretty. And I think this base turned out really, really cute. Yeah, I'm glad I put all the glitter headed covers on because the daisy print is so pretty. I just love all the little petals and everything. So in the sidebar, I just put in an Ice Cream Joe script saying doing the least, because I really did do the least this week. And just, I actually broke out my Halloween sticker album for this, and I used some spooky stickers because I thought, why not? This is a darker spread. Why don't I bring in my Halloween stickers that I adore? So it's a little ghost cat from Fox and Cactus showing its little butt to doing the least. And then I didn't get much done for my checklist. So, I got it almost done. I had 2 customs to do. I got custom 1 done on the next Monday. So I got a lot of it done during the week. I just didn't finish it. So I'm using this little Bare Necessity Sticker Co. Halloween cat coffee machine for the Coffee Monday, and that script is one of the new ones from Scribble Prints Co. It is the version 2 scripts, which I try to stick to only in this spread. I do use a couple from other shops just to sprinkle them in, but I stick to these black scripts from SPC and I love them. They look so good. I just love the way they look. So we had Coffee Monday as per usual, and then my picks for May Kits went up on that Monday, and then I did some drawing work, and that is a little iPad from Lesson Misfit, which actually they might be closed now. I have to check in a shop and I'd be very sad. If she's open, I'm totally buying more sheets of the iPad stickers because I love them the way they look, and they're just so clean, and the white and the little skull. Ugh, love it. But yeah, I think she might be closed. That's really sad. But yeah, I was drawing that day, and then you can see that I didn't set up number 2. I finished that on Monday the next week, and then I did get to the chemist on Tuesday. I think that's the day that we had Friends and Burgers, and then that day the Batman came out on HBO Max, so we watched it, and in my opinion, and in my partner's opinion, it's the best superhero film ever made. I loved the Batman. I'm obsessed. It made me remember, I got really burnt out on superheroes. And I did love Zack Snyder's Justice League last year. I think it was last year. But I was just so burnt out on all the superhero stuff. But watching the Batman, it reminded me of just my love for the Bat Fam. I love Catwoman, and my OG OTP of life is Catwoman and Batman, and this film is just mwah, chef's kiss if you love Catwoman and Batman as a ship. Ugh, I love this film. Like the last scene with the motorbikes and the beautiful violin music, and it's so dreamy and soft in comparison with the rest of the film. I loved it. It was so good. Anyway, yeah. So I watched that, and of course I marked that with a Once More Love Munchkin, because she has some Batman ones. And then you're going to see some blank boxes throughout the week, because it's me reading my book, Words of Radiance, and I did order a script for that, because it's a lot to write almost every day. But I like to put it in instead of just read, because I want to know what I was reading and what days. So I'm waiting for those scripts to come in, but I will fill them in later. But the Batman, I will say, final thing is that I wanted to be like, I want to do a spread about this, and I got out my superhero one that I still have a kit of, and it just doesn't work for Batman feels. It's way more Marvel and fits more of those kind of superhero films. So I'm actually working on a recolor of the superhero stuff, but for Batman. Because I know a lot of people are Batman themes, Batman fans specifically. So I am working on that as an extra release in the future. Because I loved it so much. But Tuesday, went out into town shopping with my love, as I put it, with luck. And we went to a couple of shops to get some things we needed around the house and organizational stuff. And we also got bubble tea from this place called QET. Or Quiti. And then we picked up Japanese mochi donuts from Momochi, which were so good. I love the chewiness and the bounciness of those kind of donuts. Never had them before, so that was really good. I also went to the chemist as I took to my sidebar, but there was a problem, so I couldn't get what I wanted from the chemist, and I had to wait longer. And then I came home, and I had a little cat nap, and that cat nap script is from both this. I think it's on the Sleepy Time sheet, but also on my sampler of these scripts if you want to get that. And I just used a little Heidi sticker, which is on my shop order freebie if you happen to get it randomly in an SPC order. I thought that'd be perfect to mark having a nap. And then I got Happy Mail delivered that day, my US Happy Mail box, which was delivered. It was supposed to be, they said it was going to be Friday, but it was delivered Tuesday instead, which I was very happy about. Especially because Monday was a public holiday. It was Easter Monday. So that's why we went on Tuesday. And Locke had the day off on Tuesday because they took days off around the Easter weekend. Anyway, and then I'd never watched season 1 of Russian Doll, and season 2 was coming out, so we watched that, and it was a rewatch for Locke, but we watched it fresh. I watched it fresh, and it was really good. I enjoyed Russian Doll. And then we watched a thing called Yog Slam, which is a very silly Yogscast gaming thing where they did a big, everyone who is in the network was, it's hard to explain. It's using the WK22 wrestling game, and they made themselves in the wrestling game, and then they had fights with each other. Anyway, it was a whole thing, and it was really enjoyable to watch though. It's very nerdy. And then I just pretty much went to sleep after that. Didn't read my book, so that was the last thing I put in that day. And then Wednesday, I just had a lazy day. I put in lazy time, and we had our groceries delivered. And I just used the grocery script from the food shop sheet, because that was the easiest one to use. And then that Plan With Me script is from, it's Amy. Gosh, I've already forgotten the name of the shop, but it is linked down below. It has Amy in it, okay? Oh my gosh. My brain is just a blank today. It's not working. So, but I just marked that as my Plan With Me went live on here. As they do on Wednesdays. I just find it's easier on Wednesdays. Just just to get, even though I filmed them on Sunday night, it's just easier that I give myself like 3 days to do voiceover. Because I am doing this voiceover right now, today on Wednesday, the day it goes up. Oops. But it's just easier that way, and I don't have to get crunched with time. So now I'm trying to fit some stuff in, and I realized I should probably only put 4 for a single box rather than try to get 5 in. So I did give up on a sticker here, and thus I also messed up the order of these. So this is me. I'm just like, well, screw it. Who cares if they're on the same side? It's a little thing with a little icon and not like a full icon, so that's fine. And then I pulled out all these white mini icons from SBC because she has them in white and black as well as foil. And then I was realizing that some of these don't show up very well on the sticker. So then I pulled out the black ones and was just overlaying them over the white. It's probably a waste of a sticker, but oh well. I was being lazy. But I think this Wednesday I filmed the haul based on the stickers I got on Tuesday. And you would have already seen the haul. I posted it on Monday. I try to do a thing like at least on Mondays I will have an extra video up as well as this Play With Me. I just don't have the capacity to do 3 videos at the moment. But yeah, there I just replaced the TV again, and that was just to mark finishing Russian Doll. And then we had McDonald's, and then I read my book. I just used organized stickers for the film because I was going to have film haul and then organized stickers. So I had the script out, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do that because like the camera is like I filmed it and then I organized the stickers afterwards because I got to put them all away, right? And then Thursday, and a little column of pink. So what happened on Thursday? I don't even remember anymore. I can barely remember words, you know? Like with that shop with Amy, what the heck? And her scripts. My brain is just saying Amazing Amy, but that is a nickname of a Sony executive from the Sony email release back in the day. So I'm a mess. Anyway, I had my new art set released on Thursday. And I just used the Furby deco from the kit, and then I have a new release script from Carly Plans. And that just was to say, like, yeah, my art set came out. It's called I'm a Fake, and it is based on going to live concerts. So if you got a concert you're going to, you can use the kit for that. I feel like it's been highly requested for years, and I did plan to do it in like 2020, and then, you know, stuff happened. So I pushed it off until now. And then I just marked that I worked, and I read my book while I was working. So yeah, I was working on custom at this point because I finished I'm a Fake the week before, which is really hard for me to do because I just want to then release it. But I had to wait for an optimal time. But yeah, so because I read through an audiobook, if you didn't know. I always use audiobooks. It's just way easier, and I've read so many more books because I switched to audiobook. I even upped my Goodreads reading challenge for this year. Like last year, I set it for 10, and I did get the 10 done last year, although it counted Lord of the Rings as 2 books each, because they technically are. It technically is split into 6 books, but you only technically read 3 these days. Anyway, it kind of counted them as 6 books. So getting 10 last year was pretty easy because I just read Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I set it for 10 this year, and I'm already at like 6 books, and it's only April, so I upped it to 20. So fingers crossed I can get 20 books read. I'm not one of those people who can set it to 100. Plus, I'm reading really long books. As you've seen, I've been reading this one book for 3 weeks now, and I've got about 16 hours left of it, so it's a long book. And then we cooked the feta pasta recipe this night, you know, the one from TikTok. It's really tasty, so whatever. And then we watched a Triple Jump stream, which is a gaming YouTube channel. And then I did my Instagram post for my new release, and I just put in that I was tired AF, and I used a little zombie squidge from Stick with the Plan Co. I remembered that. Just to mark that because I was looking at my Halloween stickers, you know. Yeah, so I was tired that night. And then I'm gonna mark here, but basically I went to the chemist because I wanted to refill my script for my birth control, and I use the pill, and I always skip every period because it's the worst. It's the worst. I'm terrible with periods, and but I went, and they were like, and I'd finished my prescription, and I'd put off going to the chemist to refill it, you know how it is. Anyway, I went there, and he was like, actually, you need to get this renewed, because I got confused by the Finnish system, because online on my script it says the script lasts until like for 2 years, but I didn't realize there was a number that said how many refills I actually got. So I'd finished all my refills, and he was like, but he was a very nice pharmacist, and he actually pinged them to renew my script for me, instead of me having to message the healthcare center myself. But anyway, it only took 2 days for my script to be renewed, so I'm picking my medication up. I just, instead of going to the chemist this time, I just ordered it to my nearest post place. So I'm gonna go pick those up today. But because of that, I had basically had a week off from my medication and got my period, obviously. And and as you can see, I put a little crying ghost from Fox and Cactus and the Why Me script from SBC, because why me? Oh my god. This period has been so bad. It's been so painful. And I don't know what it is, but like my whole stomach, like from my diaphragm, like under my ribs and all the way down, has been in pain every single day. So I've just been in pain for a whole week. That's been fun. And I get really emotionally bad during periods, which is why I also why I skip them. It's just all bad all around, so I haven't been having the best weekend. But hopefully that'll fix up soon once I pick up my pills. But despite that, I had some amazing dumplings for lunch, and I used this cute dumpling sticker from the Whimsical Cat Studio. And then we've been watching The Simpsons. We got to, because it's on Disney Plus, we got to season 26. And then we decided we were going to just go back to the first season and start our rewatch again. Because I know about season 26 is when it gets annoying for us. But anyway, we're a bit better than the people who say like only the first 10 seasons. We can watch an extra 16. But yeah, about 26 is my kind of limit. And then we go back to the start. And then for dinner we had the Woolshed, which is an Australian pub here, and we had fish and chips. And then I just put the little shark from the Munchkin and Sawtum. I just felt like writing that, I don't know why. Because I was just in pain all night and all day, and Heidi was being such a butthead. And she's been getting fed at 3 a.m. for breakfast at the moment, and I'm just not having it. Just not having it. Oh, I'm just so bad with that. But on to happier things. On the Saturday, it was Andrea of SBC's 30th birthday, and I thought this would be perfect to mark her. This is an old sticker of her that says, "I'd rather die," which is like, her thing to say. And I thought this would be a perfect way to mark her birthday. But so happy birthday, Andrea. Welcome to your 30s. We're all complaining and forgetting everything that's ever happened and what anything is called. Yep, that's the 30s. Although I will say, I think I've much preferred myself in my 30s overall compared to my teenager 20s self. I think it's much easier to be in your 30s, honestly, overall. You definitely start to get a whole, like, who cares what other people think attitude. And it comes onto you, so it's not something you actively decide and think of. It's just you realize at some point, like, wow, I am more mature in that way. And it's kind of cool. So enjoy your 30s. They are pretty not bad. I was going to say pretty good, but they're not bad, but anyway. And then we cleaned the oven and we got Subway and watched more of The Simpsons. And then all of a sudden we just decided, like, hey, we should bake focaccia because we felt like it. So, and we had all the ingredients on hand. So we baked focaccia, and this was our first go. It was really tasty, but it wasn't perfect. I think because our yeast was like off. It wasn't by date anymore. It still like rose and everything, but I think the yeast was struggling because it was old. So we got some new yeast since then. But yeah, we just decided, let's bake focaccia bread. So put that in, and then I'm just trying to fit in this listening to music sticker, and I'm struggling. But that's from Carly Plans and the Papershire little spooky song thing. And I cut this wrong, but whatever, it turns out fine. But basically, Locke was playing driving games. I think it was Gran Turismo this day. Because their work is doing like a Gran Turismo competition amongst each other. Anyway, I shake my head, but because we don't like the music in the game, so I was sitting there playing music and they were playing the music out loud while they were playing the game, and I was playing my like movie soundtracks, and we were talking about movie soundtracks and things like that, and that was fun. If you can tell, I'm an amateur like film person, and I love watching essays on films and essays on like editing and cinematography and music, and Locke likes likes watching essays on music theory and stuff. So yeah, we got into that. That was fun. And then I read my book. And then I put in this Beetlejuice, This Is Fine, from Fox and Cactus, because I was just, I put late night, but basically I was just in pain all night, and then Heidi just kept annoying me, and it was a big mess. I was just so in pain all night, it was so annoying. And it wasn't even like period cramps, it's like my whole stomach just hurting, my whole torso. Aggravating. And then I would get cramps, and then my stomach would stop hurting, and then the cramps would go away from having painkillers, and then the stomach ache would come back. Like, what the heck? Anyway, I'm so tired of it. I'm too old for this. To think, I've been dealing with this since I was like 11. I don't know. I can't remember what age I was. Anyway. So now we come to Sunday. Oh my gosh, I love this melty smiley face pattern so much. I was so pleased with myself when I made this. Which is probably why I did an edited version in my I'm a Fake kit, because I wanted to see the pattern more, because I love it so much. Well, this time I was putting all my boxes in. Anyway, I usually try to do one section at a time, but we had eggs and bacon that morning, and then I just put in feeling like shiz. Just because, again, I was. And, and then I put play with stickers because I pulled on my stickers for this week earlier in the day, and then I filmed it later that day, at that night. I filmed this plan with me, but I have been trying to pull the stickers earlier, so I'm not sitting at my desk for like 2 hours straight. And then we watched another triple jump stream. Because you can see that we haven't been playing Elden Ring. We've had a break from it. but we have been watching Triple Jump Stream's Ben play Elden Ring, and he's just doing like he's showing you all the highlights of the game in case you're never gonna play it. You can see all the areas and stuff if you want. So that's been fun to watch. And then I put in cooked dinner, and I love that little utensil sticker, it's so cute. And then I just filmed that I filmed my plan with Mies, and then I read my book. Now I'm really enjoying Words of Radiance. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm almost finished, and I'm just loving all the characters. They're great. But yeah, that is my finished spread. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you can put up with me rambling on. Every time I re-listen to my voice recordings, I'm always like, wow, I sound so rambly, even though I'm really trying to enunciate. I just really struggle with speaking, and I've actually found doing these videos helps a lot with my public speaking or speaking in general, but I do find it difficult, so I apologize if I'm hard to follow, but I am trying. I've just always struggled with speaking. But I love you, and bye-bye!